options for emergencies. The AMA also supports your right to race. In the RPM Act. Join today at AmericanMotorcyclist.com or call 1-800-AMA-JOIN.
That's a nice looking out of 3. I like that. I like even the little, fake winglets. That's nice. I like those colors. That's a nice looking R3. It's weird. The R3 didn't do that well. I mean, doesn't do as well.
It's been going.
R7 looks nice.
A couple good races. The last round at Laguna was a little rough all around, but the race was really well.
I think I remember somebody telling me how aggressive the foot was aggressive on the R7. But
I'm looking forward to this weekend. I think it's going to be.
They don't look that high looking at them. It's one of those retro bikes. I'm not sure which one. The Yamaha. It's a parallel twin.
And I haven't been back to this place since.
It's probably an R7. They got the thing, yeah. The XSR 700. Good lord. Yep. You can't say that if you're African, that's for sure.
Looking forward to being back here.
RX7. That is nice. That looks nice. With the white and the red, that is nice. XSR 900. Yeah, that's a E93. That is nice. R9, nice. I like the fake. That looks nice. Even though the winglets are fake, that looks really nice. Yeah, so that's a Yamaha booth. I guess they're gonna be having demo rides. And you got the MT. You got the MT10 right there. That's MT10. Yep, you got the MT10. I think this is a regular one. This is not the SP. Yes, a regular MT10. And see, the bars are higher. I prefer this one over the. I prefer this one over the SP. A couple of other bikes. All right. I guess these are the R9. I think they allow the R9 to race in the. I think it's in the super sport class. I think so. I'm not sure. And that's the R9.
Compared to the Superbike electronics, are missing out a little bit there. But the bike's got the speed and it handles really well. Just trying to get it fine-tuned. We're still learning as we go. Trying to figure out the geometry of the bike. Every race track is a little bit different.
It's amazing how slick tires. Look at that acro. That's the real deal. Look how thick that thing is. My goodness me, that's a big exhaust. The same, that's an R1. That is nice. But the brake guards, poor Alex Marquez, when Acosta took him out. Look at those, look at that carbon fiber. Nice. That's just a regular, I think that's a regular R1 for the street. Check out this R1M. Got the carbon fiber on it. Lord have mercy on my soul. Probably retails at, look at that swing arm. Probably retails at, look at that O-links. Look at that. Probably retails at easily in the 20, whatever, close to 30,000. Nice. Even they got a tail tidy in the back. Nice. Look at that. Look at the finish of the tank. That is nice. Look at that. Oh my goodness. They even have a number they have a number on it. 27,000. 27,000 for crying out loud. Yep. 27,000. Big money right there. O-links, forks. Nice. I like the mirrors. 27,000. That's a real deal. It's for the big boys. It ain't for little kids. It's for grown up men.
Yeah, I'm excited for yeah, what do we know any details? We know any, like, I know that you said Sarah.
here we got the Suzuki tent. We got that monstrosity they call the AS. I don't know what Suzuki was thinking with this setup right here. Good Lord. Who designed that crap? You gotta be high on crack to design that one. So that's got the fairing on it. I think that's 8R. Everything has gone parallel twin. We got the Hayabusa right there. I think that still retains a little bit of the classic shape with the Hayabusa. Nice wheels, nice silver color. That's a nice bike. I'm not sure. I'm not too crazy about this back hump on the Hayabusa. To me, it looks like a whale. I mean, but that's a Busa. DSX 750 classic, man. Suzuki got this one down. Suzuki got this one down to the T. Look at that. Got curvature of the radiator, oil cooler. Yep, that's a classic. You can't beat that. Got another Busa. I don't know about the DR400. What the hell did they do with this? What is this? Man, I don't know who designs motorcycle for Suzuki. I don't know what the hell they're doing. So you got the classic colors. This is a 750 Suzuki. Nice. So that's a Suzuki tent. That's a GSX 8R. That's nice. The colors are nice on this one. I think we were here before, but let's take a look at the Yamaha. We got the MT-03. Lord have mercy, look at that monstrosity. That freaking looks like a Cyclops. Look at, oh Lord have mercy. Who designs these things? Then we got the R9 race bike. Nice. That's the R1 race bike. The famous R1. The R1. Nice. We got the RM1 carbon fiber. Nice. Look at that swing arm. All in suspension. And this was just okay. This,
I was watching number 15 and number 19.
okay.
To me, they're most aggressive.
Number 15 and 19 were aggressive. So that's a super sport class. And I think the young lady there is Kayla Jacob, if I'm not correct. She's very good. So that whole class is done. I think they're gonna do. That's an old school. That's an old school Zuma. The man, look, he had an angry look on his face. I think he must have been last. Look at that. Nice. Look at that Ducati. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Acro, man. Look at that thing. Nice. Somebody got a little vino. So emergency vehicle. I'm just gonna walk around and see what's out there. I think that's a different class coming in. Look at that. Oh, that's a Royal. Yeah, that's a Royal Enfield class. I think so. Yeah, that's a Royal Enfield. Those are the ladies with the Royal Enfields. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna catch them as they go on track. Those are the ladies with the Royal Enfield class. Check that out. That's Ducati Warhorse. That's a famous dude right there. That's a man right there. Yep, that's a Ducati Warhorse right there. That's it's a famous Ducati Warhorse. I don't know, I think that must be a smaller one. Bike right there. Look at the setup they have. Yeah, so that's a dude. That guy who walked away, he's the one who's leading the championship. That's the setup they have.
Get one of his shirts to represent.
I should. Josh Herring is doing well. Yeah, he's doing extremely well. So that's Josh Herring right there, the famous Josh Herring. It's amazing in MotoAmerica. You can run into your heroes. I mean, not heroes, but you know what I mean. So he's coming out at 3. They say there might be rain coming. I hope it doesn't rain. So that's Parts Unlimited.
I'll just put that out there, but I was taking it quite easy, and I didn't realise the turn up the hill there. A lot of undulation, but that corner
that's very, a V2.
Very banked. The camber goes with you as well there, so it just helps to keep the corner speed, which is very important in the Royal Enfield series.
Yeah, and really the tough part about that turn 7 with all the banking there, how deep you
got all the stuff on it. I didn't even know there's a little mini shock at the back right there. I don't know what that does. There's a little mini shock right there. I don't know what on the swing arm.
That's the championship leader.
So that's a V2 right there. Look at that Olin.
For Kira to tie up the championship tomorrow means that the pressure's off.
That's the setup they have.
If you can sort of run wheel to wheel.
They even have a Ducati. They even have a Ducati bicycle. Famous Zuma. That's a Yamaha progressive. I mean, look at the setup they have. Suda clutch, oh, amazing. How intricate it is. at the setup they have. That's for the. So this is attack performance with the, I think it's Gagne. 32, nice. I remember when these guys were leading in every race back in the days. So that's their setup there. That's the setup for the groups out there.
As you can see, it's lit up now. Lots of riders on a quick lap. So as we can see,
Famous Zuma.
2022 was the
Like a
last
little
time.
Honda Rockus.
And there's been some big advancements in the bikes and the tires.
So that's progressive Yamaha.
It's not the easiest place to learn.
That's a stock racing.
This morning, she crosses the line in second place. And she said the biggest difference coming here this weekend, Roger, is that she knows to start, which will be the first time in her career.
That's a tire balancing station.
This morning, does that give you a little bit more nerves
Pretty cool.
going into the weekend or anxiety knowing that?
This is Raceway Ducati.
Definitely does. She wasn't thinking about that going into the weekend, and now she is.
Yeah, so
Their setup. Oh, so PJ
watching the chat that you're in there.
PJ Jacobson's whatever Raceway Ducati.
Very
Nice.
supportive families, of course.
Look at the setup on this
series
one.
as well. If you're not new to the championship Royal Enfield Build Train Race, this is a new dynamic.
Look at these guys. These guys are more high class. They even have little flowers. Man, that's a good setup. I think this is a little Pagio. Yeah, I think that's a Pagio of some kind. That's a nice little scooter. So this is a Honda booth, Honda setup. These are the ladies doing their thing, Royal Enfield. Look at them, they don't playing around. Ladies ain't playing around, look at that. Woo-hoo. The ladies ain't playing around, I'm telling you the truth, man. Yep, those are the ladies doing their thing. So that's a VR, that's part of the paddock area, whatever you call it. I don't know whether you call it paddock. Let me see, that's one of them coming through. Woo-hoo. She don't play, tucking in that thing. Look at that heavy duty, the Ram 3500. Heavy duty, look at that. Nice setup. Big money. Let me turn the camera around. There you go. There you go. Somebody's getting past. There you go. Lord have mercy. They ain't playing. They even have a VIR has an ambulance service. An ambulance. Yeah, we're gonna walk around this way and take a look a little bit over there. Let's take a look at the Porsche. Look at that. That's a nice setup. Nice motorhome. Look at that. A Porsche. That's what you call a Porsche. Nice. Make sure I don't get hit. Mister. That is nice. That is a GT3. Oh my God. Look at that with a 3.8. Now that is nice. Nice. That's a nice setup. Let's make sure it's. Oh my God, it's a manual. Oh Lord have mercy. Yep, manual, unbelievable. So that's a paddock. Let me go change my battery and then we're gonna go back in there and take a look at the, I'm parked right there. There's a Bergman. Let's go take a look up here and see people's bikes. Let's go see what we got up here before the battery dies. They're saying they expect rain, so I'm gonna have to cover my bike. That's a Triumph. Nice. Triumph Tiger. Harley Davidson Road Glide trike. Man got the FJR. I don't know what kind of, that's a Harley Davidson of some kind. Yeah. I think rain is coming, you can see. There's definitely rain coming. Harley Davidson. Look at this setup. Woo! This man don't play. He got the shoes and everything. Nice. This is good, got the whole setup. That's a new one, the 1300 R13. Nice. That's a nice Suzuki. That's a beautiful Suzuki. Some kind of Yamaha. Is that an R3? Yeah, that's an R3, I think. R3 right there. Nice. Look at that Yamaha. The guy got a nice Yamaha right there. That's an R3, I think. Yeah, it looks like the rain is on the way. Yeah, so let me cover up my scooter. Nice, 114. Yeah, definitely. So that's a whole VIR. Rain is definitely on the way. Let me cover up what I have. Look at that Harley Davidson. That's a Bergman right there, the world famous Bergman. 650 executive. Look at that. Don't play. I dropped it the other day, fell off the center stand. I'm surprised it didn't damage much. I thought I broke this, but I had my air compressor sitting somewhere around here, and the thing fell, and it fell on my air compressor, but I didn't do that much damage. I thought I was gonna damage more. I did. You can see it's got a nice nick, but my God, man, I got lucky. I thought this is a strong scooter. I thought I was gonna tear that up, but it didn't tear it up. Surprisingly. Got the zip tie there. Yeah, but it's a pretty decent. Yeah, this side is even worse. I think this side must have fallen off. This side is even loose. That's my buddy Steve's bike. Nice. Look at that street triple. Beautiful. Beautiful. Like I said, the rain might be coming. There's some other bikes right there. Nice. Look at that. 1200 BMW. Yellow and black. Nice. Beautiful. Got the Indian. That's a beautiful Indian. Oh my God. Got that Indian Scout. That is beautiful. That is nice. That is nice. FJR, VRF 1200, nice, rare. You don't see these ones anymore, rare. Nice. Another FJ. ST1000, ST1350, that's amazing. That's old school right there. That is old school. He's been around. A man has been across the country like 20 times. Nice. Look at that Tracer. Nice. Like the red. The red looks nice. The man knows bike cover. I gotta cover mine up. BMW. Another Triumph. You can see the rain might be coming. That's a VR. Yeah, that's another DTX. I don't know what. Yeah, one of those Honda V4 kind of bikes. That's a V4 of some kind, Honda. And it's been around. Got the zip ties on it. It's been around, I'm telling you the truth, y'all. It's been around, Interceptor. Yep. Some kind of a Honda Hayabusa ZX 6R. Nice. Anyway, so we have BRI. I'm gonna change the battery on my GoPro, and then we're gonna go back and do another tour later. So that's a nice setup with I like that one with the little Nissan. That is pretty cool. That's a little genuine body. Look at that, genuine body scooter. That's a cute one. So this is a paddock area. Some people's setups. Wounded Warrior project. It's a nice bike right there, 84. Nice. I think this one crashed. He's still rebuilding this one. Look at that. Nice picture. Nice. That's a nice setup. Look at that. That is beautiful. Outlaw. The good old USA. Nice. That's a nice Chevy.
Well, that's the tough part is finding that fine line with the engine braking to help you slow down.
That's a guy with a little classic Zuma. This Predator is doing this. It's an amazing generator. That's like a cute little Pagio. That is nice. So this is a part of still the paddock area. And we got the MotoAmerica concession stands. It's a Team Roberts. That's Team Roberts right there. Some people are doing their stuff out there. Crossover. So that's MotoAmerica. I think we got a storm coming. That's Alpine Stars, Rai. Let me move out of the way before I get run over. Rai helmets. Let's take a look at the Rai helmets. Look at that one. It says gas. which I doubt. Yeah, so the guy was telling me that Arai athletes, they get their helmets taken care of, which is kind of a surprise. I'm surprised that they get their helmets, the tear-offs are changed for them and everything. Something like that, and cleaned for them too. So we got the screen there saying severe weather is on the way. So everybody's hatching down the hatches because severe weather, severe. God damn, you can't even say that word when you're African. Severe weather, severe weather coming. But it doesn't look like it's coming though. But you never know. I got my scooter covered. Olins, look at that thing. This is where the big shots, that's where all the cups, yeah, they got all the medals and everything there. This is where the big shots stay, the big boys, the big shots. That's orange racing. Yeah.
At least we'll know sort of all one way.
You can hear they're talking about severe weather coming. See, they're walking on the bike right there.
Anyone going out? Yeah, and that right there. So I don't. Yeah, I get caught.
So we got a DRZ Supermoto. Nice. I don't know what this is. I don't know, I've seen it on a couple of them. Gotta be part of the shock. It's a DRZ Supermoto. A little ADB 150. Yeah, so they're talking about a storm. You can see. So right now nobody's. That's a DRZ. This thing is tall. That's a tall motorcycle. I gave people props. So the guys who ride these things, I give them props. These things are beastly. Ooh, man got a Hayabusa. That's old timer right there too, boy. Old timer can ride. Yeah, you can see the thing with the weather. Nice. Look at this. That is beautiful. Look at that. That is nice. Got the MotoAmerica merchandise. That's an old school representing the ladies out there. Nice. Check out that Ingersoll compressor. This is a Dunlop setup. Woo, they don't play. That's set up for Dunlop. Guess people are picking up their tires. And a think Dunlop is, I think Dunlop might be the official sponsor of MotoAmerica. So look at the setup. Those are the used ones. Look at all the used tires. Man, look at that. Oh, that's an old school compressor right there. You can see them mounting the tires. And I guess everybody has theirs. Everybody has their whatever. I won't mind walking here. That's not a bad job. The guy balancing a tire right there. Quite a setup. You can see a MotoAmerica movie in the background. Yeah, so people picking up their stuff. It's quite a setup right there. Look at that. That's your setup. Dunlop. Big one too. How many trucks is that? So you can imagine that's all Dunlop. That big truck right there. That's unbelievable. And then another truck right there. That's all Dunlop. And that one is all Dunlop. That's unbelievable. So this is Suzuki. I haven't even come to this side. This is the Suzuki setup. I didn't even know they make Suzuki scooters. That's a Suzuki, yeah. The Suzuki scooter. Yeah. More power to you. So this is the Suzuki X-Star setup. And see the setup right there. You can see the bike on I'm not sure whether that's a super bike, but you can see part of the fairing is right there. And he's doing something to the brakes, you can see that. That's also Suzuki right there. See, they got a glass cleaner right there. That adds like about 10 horsepower right there. The glass cleaner right there, you spray it on the tires and it gives you more traction. I'm just messing, I don't know what that is. That's probably just to clean the bike. So this is Suzuki Esta setup. And which one is this? This is Barrett. Taylor Cycle Racing. So look at that BMW. Taylor Cycle Racing. So some bikes getting wheeled for inspection. I think they're doing a tech inspection. That's Park Farmer. That's tech inspection over there. Severe weather entering the area and hold until the weather clears. You can see there's some of the setups right there. Alfus Motorsports right there. So yeah, you can see that's a Honda. I think people are tearing up their setups. I think because of the severe storm coming, nobody wants to be caught up in the storm. So everybody's clearing up their tents and everything. Hopefully the storm is not that strong. And you can see everybody's clearing up they're clearing up all their setups and bringing some of the stuff in. So I think the session might be done for the day. Damn, the dude came with he brought a Maverick turbo. Woo! Damn, he don't play. That's a setup right there. just like that. That's so some of these are the setups that they do have, where they, I guess that's where they close to the track, and I guess that's what they're tearing them up for. They're bringing them in, so it's due to the storm. That's a Ducati Warhorse, and that's a Ducati Warhorse setup. You can see they got an oil cooler. I don't know what that is. They got something there in the middle. And then they got something there in the middle of the radiator. And I think it's got like rain tires on. That's kind of interesting. You can see that's part of the fairing. Yeah, you can see the radiator. And I don't know what that middle section does. It's like a middle section. So that when I was mentioning the radiator, that cutout, he said that's to clear the cylinder head, because it's a V configuration. So that's what that was to clear the cutout on the radiator was to clear the V on the like that. That clears the V on the head. So that's pretty cool. I mean, hey, you learn something new every day. So I think I'm gonna do this setup and then I'm just gonna go home and I call it a day. I think it's gonna start storming up. Yep. That's why they have the Royal Enfield. They're built to race. I didn't check out that place. So I think they're taking apart. So that's the Royal Enfield built to race, where they have the ladies racing, and the Royal Enfield provides them the motorcycles, and then they fix them up and they race them. Look at that little yeah. So Royal Enfield provides them the motorcycle. I think the rain is coming, and then they gotta help with fixing them up and everything. That's amazing. That is amazing.
Sometimes you don't get that edge back.
And again, we saw some great footage earlier, Roger, of the BTR, the Military Race Series, and all those ladies with open eyes there for across the line now to complete the fast lap of the best thing, which is going on. You can see the focus in the right time gripping on these conditions, but you were a very accomplished driver in both conditions.
The rain is way less physical, but it's the middle, the focus, and you can see in their eyes and their vision, because every corner might feel a little bit different. There's going to be a patch in this corner. There's going to be a little bit of seal over here. Then this crew might have some water, and some corners are going to have better grips than others. So you have to stay so laser focused on that, because one little mistake and you're down.
We talk about the Stock 1000 Championship, many different manufacturers, BMW, Yamaha, Honda, Suzuki. We don't often talk about Kawasaki, and in terms of the Japanese brand, it's been a while since the Kawasaki's been at the shop, and this could be a great opportunity for the guy currently on screen, Emmanuel Nicholas Aguilar, running under the 919. He doesn't do the full series. He's on the Kawasaki ZX-10X, and he's gone red sector through sector 1 and sector 2. This guy is loving the conditions.
Yeah, they say that the rain is the great equalizer. He gives other people the opportunity, and we'll see what right now he's on a good run.
Yeah, we've not seen a Kawasaki anywhere close to the top 10 in Stock 1000 all season long. And again, this is a great opportunity for someone who goes to the top with a 153.235. That's the benchmark then that has been set by the Kawasaki mountain rider. This is what I care Emmanuel Roger. This could be a good opportunity. Have a good running in this session. Might bring in a few more sponsors, and maybe you can do half the season, maybe a full season.
So you talk about confidence and momentum a lot in this sport, or even in the wet session, you're able to get a little bit of confidence and motivation going, and you see Jason Ruber, you can just see everybody's taking a pretty easy split, but
Everyone's lost a foot there. And that's what you were talking about, the knife edge, right? It's so close. I'm looking at the time, Jason doesn't take the curbs on this lap. So this carousel section, and again, the left foot off, but coming in. Yeah, I think he doesn't obviously know. Oh, it's a different riding style. I've never seen that before.
I think he's coming in, and he had that moment, and he might just say, hey, this is a...
Yeah, and of course he won't know if he's got nobody behind him, right? So, yeah, but here's the number 92 of Jason Waters, and well, we know he's a good wet weather rider, very good wet weather rider. He's been on the podium in Supersport in the past there, that carousel through turn 7, and Keys might just of movement. And this is all about being smooth, isn't it? I've ridden smaller displacement bikes, but I can imagine on a BMW M1000R that we're looking at there, you've got to be so gentle with getting on the gas.
Especially a track like this that's tight and technical as well, so you got to be really smooth. And that's another thing about riding in the rain, you just got to be a lot smoother with the front brake and the throttle as well.
So again, if you are just joining us, Michael Hill and Roger Hayden in the commentary box. This is the final session that we believe we're going to see today. Stock 1000. It should have been running to half an hour. It will be the provisional grid going into tomorrow, Roger.
Show me that don't need no money, don't need nobody, just need your body. Show me that soul sweet like honey, don't need no talking, just need your body. Your loving on me makes me feel special. No heaven on earth if I can't be with you. Swim in your eyes so I can tell the truth. Ooh, I got so high, oh I can't leave. I got your body all over my mind. I got so high, I'm off my feet. We up in the clouds with the sun in our eyes. Show me that don't need no money, don't need nobody. Your body, Show me that soul sweet like honey. Don't need no talking, just need your body, telling me you feel fine. Never leave, never leave, never leave, never leave, never leave in your side. Wanna keep you in my life, don't need to move. Whenever you here, I feel like I can't lose. Baby, I wanna ride with you, I got so high, oh, I can't leave. I got your body all over my mind. So high, I'm off my feet. We up in the clouds with the sun in our eyes.
the rain stopped. Yeah, they said around the weathermen don't play. Yep, it's time to head home. MotoAmerica VAR on a Friday. Yeah, rain hit the road. See what come back maybe Sunday, inshallah, God willing. But now let's head home. Yeah, the paddock is kind of, everybody is shut down. Look at the motorcycles, the motorcycle. That's one of my favorite bikes out there. That is a true bike right there, the XT 250. That is a real deal, the real deal. Yep. I see people out there doing their thing. The R9. Woo, look at that son of a bitch. Yeah, so everybody's kind of done. It's time to head home. The Zuma, scooter Libby. Yeah, it's time to head home. So, yeah, MotoAmerica. Time to head home. Look at that VP Sonoko. Riding. Like he's a youngin' right there, boy. Let me share this. Damn, that's some crazy youngin'. Let's check how much this is. That's 100 octane right there. Price is $12.85 for 100 octane. 93,530. Yep. So 110 octane. $13. Yep. So let's head home. Time to head home. They got the Busa. Time to head home. Call it a day. Make sure I don't get run over. It's about time to head home. Yeah, I can see everybody. The paddock is kind of yeah, it's time. It's about time. I can see everybody's about heading home. Yeah. It's about time. It's time to go. Yeah, so you see everybody. Woo. What is this one? Optique. Whatever that is. The old timer right there. Look at the little dogs. He's supposed to be out at this time. Trading paint. They don't like him. Definitely they don't like him. Yeah, so it's about time to go. Time to head home. Everything is covered up. Look at that, nice. Integra, nice. That is beautiful. See a few people up there dressing up. That's a nice motorhome right there. That is beautiful. I still like that little Nissan. That's a cute little car. Some guy is getting their shit ready. So back to tomorrow. Red Lobo Racing. Nice. Arrow. There. Let's see people dressing up there. More paddock area on this side. the paddock area. That side. That side. With the motorhomes up there. So that's VIR. There you can see the weather. See up there, people. That's VIR. I'm the only one left. I got the Bergman. Let me get dressed and get out of here. Yep, so VIR on a Friday. Rainy. It's time to go.